Not sure how to block that light out, but reason 3,469 why I do not suggest getting an electric vehicle or why I hate my electric vehicle. I have a 2024 Kia EV9, the GT line. And the reason for today is the fact that I forgot that I needed to charge yesterday. So I can't have one of them situations where it's like, oh, I'll just get gas in the morning, because that would have made me late either way. But when I turned my car on this morning, I had 66 miles. I'm going to DC, so I need a little bit more than that. Because remember, from my last video, 66 isn't really 66, because if I turn my heat on, I'm probably down to 2. So I'm like, fine, I gotta go to the charging station. At minimum, it takes 20 minutes to charge my car to at least 80%. Okay, let me show you where I'm at. So I've been sitting here for a few minutes. I'm at 31% now, 74 miles. Notice it says it's going to take 50 minutes to get a full charge. Who has 50
Oh,
minutes?
hell
I don't
no.
have 50 minutes. If I had a gas car, I could have literally gone to the gas station, boom, boom, pow, and within 5 minutes, I'm back on the road. Not only do I have to wait to charge, let there have been a line. There's been several times I've pulled up to the charging stations and there's a line. And so you have to
Oh,
wait at minimum 20 minutes, but it's always been longer than that, because of course people
oh,
don't want to charge
wow.
just to 80. They want to charge to the max. I don't do that, but they want to charge to the max. So you got to wait in line and burn your charge while you wait to charge. This process can take over an hour. Why did I do this to myself?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, whoo, imagine that. She still got an hour left only to charge it 70 more percent. She still got an hour. She got to sit there and wait. That's crazy. And she said most of the time there's a line and you still have to sit there. Because let's be honest, we can tell what's going on in this society. Most people, they're going to wait until they're pretty much at that breaking point to where they have to fill it up. And look what she's doing right now. She's probably not even going to do the full charge. She's probably going to charge it for 15 minutes and leave. So what's that mean? She's going to have to come right back. That's Look at how much of your life this is eating up just trying to fill up a car. And then imagine if you decide you want to take a road trip. If you decide you want to take an 8-hour road trip, now you got to pretty much add another 3-4 hours onto that just in charge time. Horrible investment. Horrible investment. And there's a lot of people finding out, sadly, that they made a big mistake, and they just leaped right into something that was uncharted and unproven. It was uncharted territory. Y'all, before we get into the next clip, if you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second and it helps out more than you know. And also, if you could hype.
Is it just me? Is anyone else embarrassed by this? Did anyone else buy their car like 2 or 3 years ago and now they're like embarrassed that you're kind of stuck and you have to drive it around like in embarrassment? Because I am. I'm kind of embarrassed. Like, I'm grateful that I have a car and I don't have to pay for gas, but I'm embarrassed to drive it. Like, if
Mm.
people want to cut me off or like not let me in, I kind of almost am like, yeah, I get it. I get it. Please tell me I'm not the only one that bought a Tesla and now is like totally regretting it. Is it just
Imagine you think you're the smart person and you think you're ahead of the curve. And you feel like, oh, yeah, I'm making this decision and all y'all are about to miss out. And you feel like you're on the cutting edge, only to find out that you were a dumbass. And not really. I mean, listen, I'm joking, but I think Tesla's a good company. I like Tesla. Um, I've invested in Tesla before, and it did really well. But when you're getting into something new, all you got to do is do a little due diligence. And if you do the research, you do the due diligence, what you'll find is that this isn't worth it. When you actually look at what life is going to look like, and you got to go find charging stations, and you got to go do all this jive, why would you want to be the test rat for that? Nah, continue build this out. You pretty much with something like this, something as significant as this, you pretty much want to be switching over when it's like, okay, we got no choice. This is pretty much taking over the market, right? Gas stations are going out of business. Now there's more EV stations than gas stations. I'm going to have to assimilate to this over here. This says when your car is at 100% charge, but it was still completely dead. Wow. Mm-hmm. Hey, y'all, before we get into the next clip, quick sidebar, man. Because, I'm about to go off on a little tangent real quick. Because I experienced something today that kind of ticked me off. It did more than tick me off. I'm trying to switch up my routine, do something a little different that I haven't done in a while. I decide I want to go to Dunkin' real quick, get a couple donuts, get an iced coffee. And man, do you think I was expecting to have to leave a tip at Dunkin' Donuts? I couldn't believe that. That pretty much ruined my whole day right there, or my whole experience. I'm trying to enjoy the simple pleasures for a day, mix up my day, switch things up. I'm like, let me just do something not too crazy, low friction, go get some Dunkin' Donuts. Man, when I saw he was trying to get a tip, like like they were Starbucks or something, I'm like, what the, like, and here's the thing too, like, cause I was not expecting that. The coffee don't even taste the same no more. Like I was really looking forward to that. And the sad thing, as soon as he brought out the tablet, I already saw the writing on the wall. I'm like, Duncan is trying to require a tip. What is going on? Like, what is up with all this tipping stuff? At this point, man, everybody wants a tip. You're gonna have to start tracking this stuff. And I think what you'll find is if you actually did the numbers, man, just your tip bill would probably be comparable to your grocery bill at this point because it's just getting out of control. This is getting insane. But let's get back into it.
I will never in my life ever buy an EV vehicle, y'all. I'm gonna tell you why. So last night I get to New Mexico and I get to Hertz and the dude's like, hey, you want an EV vehicle? And I told him, I said, nah, not really. I don't really want an EV vehicle, because I don't want to have to worry about charging it. And he was like, nah, they got charging stations everywhere. All right, whatever, boom. I get in the car, I see that it's on 19%. I should have bought it back right then and there, right? But it was late, I'm tired, I just want to get to my hotel. I'm like, shit, I'm gonna charge it at the hotel. The hotel I'm going to, it has EV charging station. So boom, I put my car on the EV charger, it says it's charging, right? I'm like, okay, good, we good. I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go to my cars in the morning, I'm gonna be good. Boy, I woke up this morning, that thing was on 17% still. Oh my God. And I gotta go over an hour away. So I'm like, shit, I know I ain't gonna make it, but I'm at least keep pushing towards that direction and have somebody come pick me up. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so that's what I did. And so here I am in the middle of nowhere in Albuquerque, New Mexico, waiting for these folks to come get their car, waiting for my ride. This is the bullshit ass little whip I got. A Hyundai Kona. Man, that boy on 4%, boy.
Oh man.
Boy, we ain't going nowhere on 4%, my boy. It's not happening. I'm pissed off at Hertz for even putting me in a vehicle with 19% level. How you put people in vehicles with 19% left. How you know I ain't had to go an hour away from my destination? Like, that doesn't make any type of sense, bro. I'm heated. I use Hertz all the time. I'm a gold member, if that means anything. You feel me? But it's just some incompetent ass people in this world that will put people in these type of situations.
He said he's a gold member. That dude working the front desk probably couldn't tell by his suit. He said this, because that looked a little dusty to me and tacky. What he got on, you gotta. Hey, perception is everything.
I'm heated, bro. I'm so mad right now because I got a call to get to. Now I gotta wait for somebody to come pick me up. Now they gotta come pick up this car. Then I gotta go get another car, right? Because I'm gonna be traveling all week long, so I need another car. So now I'm gonna have to go back over that and handle all of that. Then I'm gonna have to argue with these people about getting a refund, because you know it's gonna be super complicated because people, they just don't empower the customer service agents to make decisions.
That's right.
And so it's just gonna be this whole ring around the rosy.
Yep.
And I'm pissed off today, bro. God.
Man, the irony just doesn't stop. Imagine being stranded at the gas station. This dude's at the gas station stranded. That's wild. So he charged his little Hyundai, and it still didn't have a charge when he got back. He did everything right. And look how this has the potential to mess up his day, possibly mess up his opportunities, the things he had going on. What if he had an important business meeting or something? And now he done did everything right to set himself up for success, but his car just don't want to act right. Imagine if he actually owned that. That's why Hertz was trying to get rid of it. They're like, man, we got to start putting people in these cars. We got to get some use out of them. It's just sitting, not making no money. So they decided to put his black behind in that car. I think they did him wrong. I definitely think there was something else to that. They were trying to basically give him the bottom of the barrel because they knew somebody else wouldn't accept it. And he shouldn't have accepted it. Listen, if they try to draw the line and just say, well, this is all we got, even though it's not, man, just go. Just say, I'll take my business elsewhere, man. And I'm leaving a review too. Because that's some bull-ish. I'm not messing with that whatsoever.
Teslas are cool and all. They could drive for you. They are the safest cars ever made. Volvo got nothing on top of this. BMW got nothing on top of this. Benz don't got nothing on top of this. Audi don't got nothing on top of this. So like, but there's this one thing that annoys me the most, and I'm about to tell you what it is. And like I said, like there's no car that's more advanced English. Alright, that is more advanced than Tesla out right now. Like, I don't name me that car that can do what a Tesla can do. Ain't none. But damn, why bro looking at my car like that? Look at it.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Like, your BMW don't get this.
Hey y'all, this is a grown man. Right here. This is a grown man. See, dudes like this be exhausting women. This is we always talk about protecting our peace. Dudes like this is what destroys a woman's peace. She can't be at peace with you acting like this. Like Kevin Hart. Bruh. Not everything is a joke. Not everything is a game. Like, you just look really silly, really goofy, man.
This much attention, yo. He's still looking. But like, this one thing about my Tesla annoys me the most, bro. And like, every day I get in this car, it gets me so tight, bro. But like, at the end of the day, I still love my car. Because I know, because you know why? Because it's convenient, bro. Like, it's like, for me right now, as a 21-year-old,
Let's do 21.
no wife,
With
no
a Tesla.
kids. You know what I'm saying? This is like the best thing I could. This is the bro. I'm telling you, bro. But like.
What a dumbass.
Alright, I gotta go back to work, yo. I just had to make this quick video and talk about nothing. This video makes no sense, but you watch to the end.
This dude got a Tesla. He 21 years old. So he finna go back to directing traffic for the kids, and he got a Tesla. So he probably still lives at home with his parents. His whole check is going to this Tesla right here. And maybe he's a workhorse. I was a workhorse when I was that age too, and carried through a lot longer. But man, you needed a Tesla? A Tesla. You spent your money on a Tesla. Because you're still paying on this for sure. Listen, if this didn't make the point for y'all, it's not a good buying decision, especially right now. Has the potential to be probably in the future, but nah, I'm cool. Just me personally, I'm cool. Y'all can have it. Y'all, we'll leave it there for today. If you could like the video, I greatly appreciate it. Only takes a second, and it actually does help out tremendously. Also, if you could hype the video, hype is a new feature that YouTube offers, where it helps smaller content creators like myself. And basically, when you hype, it actually pushes us to the extent that it pushes the larger content creators. So you just press the hype button, then it shows you the points. And also, since I am a smaller content creator, we get more points per hype. And then Patreon's link below if you want to see self-improvement content as well. But until then, I'll catch you in the next video.